So with all the Smugglers Run drip feeding out of the way, it's time to actually discuss the next DLC. Before we begin the video, I'd like to ask you a question right away. What kind of DLC are you expecting for the next one? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you guys, and by all means, meme the hell away. Okay, so there are a lot of contenders for the possible DLCs, which I'd like to go over with you, and the one DLC that I think that is the most likely. So let's begin straight away. Before I talk about the two DLCs that are most likely to come, I would like to tell you something pretty factual with the directions that the DLCs are going. Besides they getting more and more expensive each and every DLC, there is an actual story and a narrative to GTA Online which everyone, including me, seems to be forgetting. In GTA Online, the story goes as following. You start with nothing. When you start earning some cash through regular jobs and missions from Madrazo or whatever, you can get yourself an apartment and a few cars, and at some point when you've earned enough, you can start doing your first heist. That's when the real money starts rolling in. After that, you can expand your business with a bunch of operations like motor clubs, CEO businesses, and last but not least, the real big boys can start trading in weapons with Smugglers Run and Gunrunning. So with that narrative in mind, the one where you start with nothing and you go on to grow your empire, there's two possible DLC concepts. The one that expands on the Gunrunning / Smugglers Run scenario, or an Endgame DLC. Let's start off with the first one. By the way, if you are enjoying yourself so far, be sure to leave a like at the end of your watch. It helps my channel grow and it doesn't cost you a damn thing. So, thank you. Let's continue. With Gunrunning, we've got an armada of military land vehicles. The Smugglers Run took that to the sky, so the next DLC might very well be ocean or naval based. Now, if you want to hear details on that, the link to the video is in the description down below if you've never watched it. There was a lot of awesome input from you guys over there as well in the comments, and thank you so much for that. So whatever you do, don't actually see the Naval Based DLC as a definitive thing that will appear. That's not why I made the video for starters. I think it was very likely. I thought it was a very likely concept, seeing as how it expands on that Gunrunning / Smugglers Run sort of vibe. Just in another jacket. So besides that expansion, we could also get an Endgame DLC. And this is something I would be way more excited for, and in fairness, it's way more likely with all the recent rumors. I'm talking about an endgame story for our characters. The last expensive as hell DLC for us to burn money on with all sorts of awesome vanity things. Something a whole lot like the Nightlife DLC mixed with Mansions DLC. Nightlife DLC is a concept I discussed in the previous video as well. If you want to check it out, a link in the description. To recap, you'd be able to buy nightclubs and manage them. It would also open up the casino and introduce a new currency for gambling in the casino called tokens. Lots of awesome cool ideas. And again, thank you guys so much for that as well. Be sure to check the video out. Now, the only thing I didn't talk about is the rumored Mansions DLC. Okay, so again, with the narrative of GTA Online in mind, a Mansions DLC in the future is most likely. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go as far as betting my left testicle on it that we will get that DLC. It's a fantastic way for players to burn a lot of money on. For Rockstar, it's the least effort, so Mansions, I am pretty much 95% sure we will get them in the future. Maybe not this upcoming DLC, it's all depending on whether Rockstar will take the Gunrunning / Smugglers Run route, or they're gonna take the endgame route. But again, if it's the endgame route, expect some goddamn mighty fine Mansions. So to summarize these two ideas, if they're gonna take the Gunrunning / Smugglers Run route, we're gonna get something amongst those lines as well. And a Naval Based DLC is a very good contender for that in my opinion. If they're going for an endgame DLC, I'd say that Nightlife / Mansions is the most likely for that. So I don't want to stretch this video out too far and waste your time. To answer the simple title of this video, what is the next GTA Online DLC? I think it's most likely an endgame DLC like Nightlife DLC or Mansions DLC. They could be combined pretty well, to be fair. Now actually, if you want me to create a separate video on that Nightlife / Mansions DLC idea, let me know in the comment sections down below, and I would cook up something nice and see what is possible. Also, leave suggestions for that potential video as well, if you so well please. Ladies and gentlemen, Thank you so much for taking a few minutes off in your day. And again, I do apologize for the lack of uploads. I've been really sick, as you might be able to hear from my voice. I'm actually burning up still with fever. I am dying. Please send an ambulance. Peace out.